Welcome in, my dolls and figurines. I'm Dark Barbie Different, and today I wanted to show you the very long ongoing process that has been redoing my collectibles wall. So there is a lot more behind me, pegboards, and you may have seen things in older videos. I have redone a lot. I have repainted pegboards to look like my PC, which is hard to capture on camera, but let's dive in and see what I've been working on with my collection in the last year, as well as see more of my collection as a whole. I will be showing the other parts of my collection in other places in the home. So let's go. Thank you for watching ahead of time, and like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thank you. So this is the beginning of what my collectibles area and my wall looked like when I started to decide I wanted to redo it completely. It was completely chaotic, unorganized. I still have a bunch of things going on my desk currently, but that's just the way I am. But we are going to fix it right up. Let's go. This is before I painted anything. This is the Skadis from IKEA, and I ended up really not being great at painting these kind of things. I did pretty good at this part. So you'll also see Drew painting a bunch of things, my partner, and he used to paint, and so he knows what he's doing and really helped me out a lot here with painting and hanging of the Skadis. But this is just us painting in the beginning. I decided to paint everything black and then painted this kind of chromish, magenta-y color that you can barely see in the sun, but it actually matches my PC, which we also customized. I decided to use the Skadis because I wanted to get things up off of my desk and kind of have a grab-and-go station for my handhelds. And this is kind of the idea that I was going for. You'll kind of see what I mean. And it's not hung quite yet. I'm just showing you guys what the idea is. If you need to see what it looked like before, definitely go to the beginning of the video, as I showed that pretty recently in the beginning here. And that's where it matches my PC and my monitor stand. I love that kind of chromey, I don't even know what to call it. It's kind of magenta orchid. It's really beautiful with my PC. It's inside the PC, if you can tell. It's really hard to capture on camera, but it's so beautiful, and I am obsessed. It's my own little personal vibe and detail to the area. But this is kind of, I've moved the poster at this point, and this is kind of a little bit more of the beginning stages of me starting to add more things to the closet and kind of move things. So amidst the chaos, I've put these here to see kind of where they might go-ish, and I have hung these up. So still redoing everything, still a mess, but it's getting there. And I redid the underneath, even though it probably doesn't look like it, but it's getting there. Need new shelves. So I hung the shelves that you just saw, and Drew is now helping hang the Skadis because they were very close to the other shelves, and I really wanted to get it perfect, and he was okay to help me with that. So this is kind of how it's looking so far at this stage. I still have a lot of work to go, a lot of things to rearrange around, and now things to add to the pegboard. And sorry about the lighting behind there. My lamp is right behind that picture. Honestly, I need to take it out of the frame and use it. But this is what it's looking like so far. A lot of changes still are about to happen, but this is cute too. I actually don't mind this, but a lot is still to come. This is the setup. First thing with the Skadis and my handhelds and kind of the decor to start. I'm so pleased with how much it helps my desk and how much it adds to my desk and makes it easier to just grab my handhelds and go. And I love having my games accessibly on my desk, but not on my desk taking up as much space as they once were. I also have another shelf for dolls now, which those were my customs that I custom made. Specialist moment, hanging my custom self-portrait made by Girl Underwater, finally in its spot that I have reserved for her. I am so excited to reveal this to you guys. This is me as a Bratz doll made by Girl Underwater. It was my hair last year, but I think it still very much encapsulates who I am today. And the final reveal of what it looks like, the finished product. I actually have been working on this for probably a year now, if not more, and a collection like this never feels done. It's not even all in this room, and I will actually show you guys where the rest of it is. If you would like a full in-depth video going over each collectible, like a longer format, probably a few hours that would take, I can do that. But this is the music corner. I left a huge space on the wall because I wanted to frame some vinyl, and the dolls have kind of slowly started to go into that section, but I do not want to do dolls or collectibles on the rest of the wall. I would like to keep half of it for music. This is a side you guys don't get to see very often, but these are a lot of my collectibles I've had since childhood, a few of my Barbies I've had since childhood. I don't know what Frankie's doing there, but hey, Frankie. Um, I thrift a lot of these things too, but a lot of the CDs and VHS I've had since childhood, and I've gotten some new recently. And that corner is the Hatsune Miku's, and my mom really likes to get me those. She loves anime dolls, and she's scared of other dolls, which is hysterical. Some of my Sims games that I've had since I was a kid, and yeah, this is just another portion of my collection that you guys don't really get to see very much, but it is just on the other side of my desk, so quite literally behind the camera. And that is what I did to the closet so far. It has a lot of work, but I am loving it so much more. We just keep like board games and stuff in there, but yeah, I was hating on the orange because it really makes everything look very yellow and warm toned and sepia in my videos, and I'm more of a cool toned person. But yeah, here is where the rest of the collectibles are in the corner of my bedroom. These are kind of the special dolls. Those dolls on the very right corner, the one in front was my grandma on my mom's side, and the one in back was my grandma's on my dad's side, which was a Dutch doll. And we also collect crystals, and my boyfriend used to have a crystal shop, and we also collect tarot decks and books and spiritual things. But these are my very special dolls, so they don't go anywhere but pretty much there. And then these dolls I actually have all been gifted by my mom or family members, the Rainbow Highs, and the OG Frankie Stein I was gifted by my mom because she thought it looked like me when they came out in 2010, and I'm so grateful that I kept it on display. I was 16, I think, in 2010, so yeah, I just had it on display all these years, and that's kind of the other corner of my room. That the crow picture was done by my tattoo artist, Ava, at Black Cat Tattoo in Wisconsin. She does amazing work, and so that's just kind of up there. This is the middle hallway leading from my collectibles area to my bedroom, and that's my Blythe closet. And then yeah, so I keep doll stuff here as well as jewelry and my purse collection, if you didn't catch that on the way in. Again, I would love to make a longer format video really going in depth with all my collectibles, but this is the living room. So yeah, we live in an apartment and things have carried over to every room, which Drew says he loves the way I decorate. He loves that I modernize the dolls. He grew up with dolls in his family, and he tells me he doesn't mind. He gets a good laugh out of it and thinks they're fun and cool. And this has been knocked over by my cat, but that's the hand painted calico critters and the manga and the DVDs, as well as some of my Gianni and music collection, and then my other custom Blythe I made, and some monster cans I'd like to make into something. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a always ever changing thing, a very long ongoing process that I work on quite a bit, and I'm always changing up to keep it fresh with what I already own. And I really appreciate every single one of you who takes the time to watch and to like and comment and subscribe to my channel, and who follows the art and things that I do. I appreciate you watching the whole video. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I hope you're having a great morning, day, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world, and that you stay true to you and dare to be different. Bye.